Hello students, today in this lecture we will learn about different types of forms, different types of documentation that housekeeping staff or housekeeping department must have to smooth running the day-to-day function. So the topic is about area inventory list and myself Ritik Goswami from Assam Downtown University, the Department of Hospitality and Tourism Management. So let's begin. First of all, these all documentations and all this come under planning. So without proper planning, uh, there will be a problem to run the hotel for the smooth function. Since housekeeping is responsible for cleaning and maintaining in different areas of the hotel, so planning should be properly undertaken in proper manner to obtain some certain objectives. Such objectives are to maintain the hotel properties, not only rooms, but all the public properties, and renovate them, design them, because the actual look, the outer look of the hotel is only uh, this is the task of housekeeping department to give a shiny look in every material with proper manner, with classical proper manner actually. So proper planning is very much important. Uh, the step-by-step planning process may differ slightly from one hotel's housekeeping department to others, but different terminologies may be used. But the basic objective of housekeeping department is the same. So housekeeping planning should be done on paper and needs to be properly documented. As I have already said that those documents are very essential for day-to-day function. The questions that arise at the beginning of the planning process lead to the formation of the basic planning document. It's so that it's all about planning, and among that plannings, uh, housekeeping department begins with creating an inventory list of all items within each area that will need housekeeping attention. So inventory list is one of the most important documentation that the housekeeping department have to maintain. Since most properties offer several different types of guest rooms, separate inventory list may be needed for that. So there are different types of guest room like double, single, twin, quad room. So then suite room, cabana. So there are so many rooms are there. So for every room, for every floor, there will be a separate inventory list. When preparing the guest room inventory list, that is area inventory list, that is the short form students, you have to keep in mind those short forms because this might come handy in your 1 mark questions in an examination, and it's for your knowledge purpose because you don't have to say area inventory list all the time in a hotel when we will be working, so you have to say AIL. So it is a good idea to follow the same system that rooms attendant will use as their sequence of cleaning task and that supervisor will use in the course of their inspection. So suppose you have gone to clean a room. So there is a proper way of cleaning a particular room. Either you have to do clockwise or anti-clockwise. So it depend on the room attendant actually. So the order he cleans, suppose clockwise from left to right. So when he cleans something from starting from his left, so whatever items he will be needed to clean and replace, everything should be with him in his chambermaid's cart or the trolley. So those inventory area inventory list. So list should be there. List should be there that these are the items I will be needed, and according to the process of the way according to the way of his cleaning. So that is all about area inventory list. Here I have given one example also. Area within a guest room may appear on an inventory list as they are found from right to left and from top to bottom around the room. So this is all depend upon the way of doing the room and how he keeps his AIL. So AIL is a list of all items within an area that require the attention of the housekeeping staff. And these lists will be very long and detailed. They are very long and detailed. So what are the very small items also they mention about it. A separate list may be needed for each room type that I have already said, and so the list should follow the sequence in which the room will be cleaned and inspected. So these are the short points that I have carried out from the previous paragraph. You can take note of it and understand each point very clearly. Okay, and if you have any doubt, you can ask anyway. So this is the sample guest room area inventory list. It's not so detailed, it's for your demo purpose only. So here you can see bedroom. So in a bedroom, suppose the room attendant cleans clockwise. So from doors, when we'll enter, doors, locks, chains, you've seen these are the first steps he does. Light switches, ceiling, walls, floor tiles, wardrobe, drapes and hardware, windows, setting, telephone, television and radio, headboards, spread bedding mattress, dress, nightstand, lampshades, lamps, chairs, sofa, ashtrays, carpet, pictures and mirrors, closet safe, minibar, amenities. So from this side to this side, from left to right, power off. He or she cleans this room. So for each and every part he mentioned in this area inventory list, there will be some amenities he might need to setting up these items. So likewise in bathroom also, bathroom doors, light switches, walls, floor tiles, ceilings, mirrors, tub racks, shower head, sanitary unit, fixtures and faucets, toilet flush and sinets and seat, tissue holder, sandy bin, exhaust fan, amenities. So likewise you have to mention the inventory list, the list for that you will be needed to smooth functioning your housekeeping task. Without the list, you that will be a very problem about. So in the planning process of housekeeping department, area inventory list plays a major role um, to smooth functioning. That is why it is in our first class. In the next classes, we will be discussing about these different types of other documentation that the housekeeping department will be needing. So thank you so much.